Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, or welcome back if you've been here before. So lately I've been posting some videos about like my struggle with depression and self-harm and suicide and that sort of thing. And those seem to be like popular videos, and I've gotten a lot of comments saying that those have been helping people. And that makes me feel like really good and really happy, because I know how difficult that like journey is, and I want to help as many people as I can, because what good is going through something if you can't use it to help somebody else? That's what I think. So yeah, so this video is gonna be about how I like found other things to do when I wanted to self-harm, and how I stopped myself from doing it as much. It was a really serious problem, like, as you know if you've watched my other videos, which if you haven't, I'll link them down below, or like put them somewhere so you could click on them on the screen. So yeah, I used to self-harm a lot, like almost every day. It got really bad, and it like to a point where it was more of an addiction than it was a coping, like, not that it was really a coping mechanism, but it was just more of the addiction part of it that I was stuck on. So I had to get off of that, and I had to find other things to fill up my time so that I didn't do that as much anymore. So one thing that helped me a lot was like doing creative things. Like, sorry if you can hear that scratching at the door, it's my cat. But things like coloring those like adult coloring books, you know, where they're like more complicated coloring pages. Those were like getting really popular around that time, so I started doing a lot of those, and those really helps. Like, they're really relaxing, and I know some people they're really frustrating for if you're not like, if that's not how your brain works, but if you like creative stuff like that, then you should definitely give that a try, because I used to do that all the time. I also got really into like Sudoku puzzles. Not that I'm really good at them, but like it was just something to do. It like distracted me, it gave me something to think about besides like wanting to self-harm. So I just did that, and I read a lot. I've mentioned that before, I think, but I love to read, I love books, and that helps me a lot because it kind of takes me to like another place, you know, if that makes sense. Like, it gives me something else to think about, and like somebody else's story, and not to like sound depressing, but like it was somebody's happier story and it wasn't my own, you know, and it kind of like made me feel better to hear somebody else's story. So that helped. Watching TV, like, I don't know, it kind of helps, but then it also gets me like, I don't know, I procrastinate a lot, and I use TV to get out of like doing stuff. Like, I'm watching Netflix instead of doing stuff, so that does distract me, but I don't know if I would recommend it as much, because then it doesn't really feel like I'm doing anything productive. Another thing that also helped me is I started like, as I made a video about it before, and I'll link that one down below probably, or like put it somewhere on the screen where you can click it, about how I started making money online, and that helped me a lot because it gave me like a feeling of like I was doing something important and productive, and like you could see the results. I got money, and like it's really, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but that helped me a lot. Like, it just gave me like a sense of like purpose. Like, it made me feel like I was doing something important, and so I would definitely give that a try. If go ahead and watch that video if you want, and it might give you some ideas for what you can do to make money online, because it really, I don't know, it's kind of like a form of therapy in a way. Another thing that helped me was to really start like focusing on my schoolwork and really trying to do it. I know that might sound kind of dumb, but like, it just, before I didn't really care about my schoolwork, and I just like, nothing really mattered to me, and I didn't care if I did good or not. But then like starting to focus on it, and like really like trying to understand what I was learning, and like do my homework and everything like that, it did kind of help me to like, it helped me felt a lot better too when I started getting A's and like doing really good. And yeah, so you should definitely give that a try, because it will benefit you in a lot of ways besides just that. So another thing is doing any kind of art. Like, try drawing or painting or even makeup, like something like that. It just, being creative helps so much. And I've seen some people on like Tumblr or something, instead of like when they want to self-harm, they start like, they draw on their skin, like wherever they would do that. I don't do that because like it's not good for your skin, so I don't know if I would really recommend it, but if it's gonna help you, I would say that's more important than the effects of what it might do. So yeah, another thing, like if you need to do something right now or you're gonna self-harm, try using an ice cube and like pressing it against your skin, because it's still like, it's definitely not the same, but it does like hurt you a little bit and it kind of like, it might take away like it might take away a little bit of the pain, or not the pain, it might like help you, so it kind of feels like you're doing it, but you're not causing yourself that permanent damage that you would if you were doing like self-harm. That's something my therapist taught me, so I would say it's pretty good. That, or as I'm sure you've heard, try like snapping like a rubber band or a hair tie on your wrist or wherever. Like, it does still hurt, but it's, again, it's a lot different. It's not going to cause you that long-term pain that self-harm might cause you. So yeah, those are just some ideas that I have, or things that have helped me in my like struggle through trying to stop self-harm and stuff like that. So yeah, I would definitely recommend giving some of those a try. It's worth trying. If it doesn't work, like, try something else. Just do something. Just, you have to distract yourself or you're not gonna stop. So do your best. I wish you the best of luck in that, and I hope that you are doing so much better. And yeah, so comment below if you have anything that I didn't mention that helps you to not self-harm, or if you use any of the things I said. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this helps you out a lot, and be sure to go watch my other videos on this topic and other topics. So yeah, and also comment below any videos you might want to see, whether they're about this subject or something completely different. Whatever it is, just comment it. So yeah, thank you guys. Bye.